Out in the ocean, far and wide, two surf legends ride the tide. Kelly Slater, with his tricks so slick, and Laird Hamilton, who rides waves thick. Surfing high, surfing low, where they stop, nobody knows. Kelly's on the pipeline, making it look so easy, while Laird's riding giants, making other queasy. One's a record breaker, the other defies limits. Both on the water, they're absolute gimmicks. Chasing storms, they're always on the go. Masters of the sea with boards as their throne. Kelly and Laird in a league of their own. Kelly's got the trophies, Laird's got the tails. Together they surf, together they prevail. From Chopu to Jaws, they conquer with flair. Two surf legends beyond compare. Remember, this song is made in good fun and aims to celebrate their incredible careers and contributions of Kelly's.
Hey, how's it? You know the rules.
Dude, it's been a week. Fighting the calories. I don't even want to talk about it.
There's so many unused on
I know. I wish they would just get used.
I wish there was like equipment that could use them.
Like power the universe.
There's people out there that need our calories.
I know. That's what's so sad.
I know.
So Sterling, what kind of mood are you in today? What color?
What color? Okay, I'm just gonna let it come. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm not gonna overthink this.
Are you thinking about it?
I think orange.
Orange? What does that feel like?
Just
You're mad today?
no, just power.
I'm feeling kind of pink today.
Oh,
Feeling kind of wimpy.
really?
Is pink wimpy? Are you allowed to say that anymore? You can offend the colors now.
I'm offended by your color mood.
You can't
Cancel.
Canceled for pink.
I am unsubscribing. That's the worst when someone's like, unsubscribing. You think that?
I know, dude.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense. It's
Why
like,
do people care about how you think about stuff?
well, it's like, it's our little show. We can do whatever we want. It's my life.
Well, now I'm watching YouTube and people, like, they'll say their opinions, but if I like them, it's like whatever.
Right. Yeah, you're allowed to think that.
Whatever color they like, that's fine. I'm not going to unsubscribe.
Don't unsubscribe.
What?
I'm talking to the people.
Dude, let's start our own pyramid.
What do you mean? Like the Egyptian stuff?
Yeah.
Start building one?
Yeah, let's build our own.
And then people will find it years later and go, whoa. I want to ask you a question. How do we know that, like, we're not serial killers? Like, how do you know I'm not a serial killer? Like, dude, you don't know what I do when I'm not here.
Right.
Like, how do I know you're not a serial killer?
I know it's possible.
Like, dude, you don't know anything about people. Like, seriously.
When I talk to my therapist, he doesn't tell me stuff, but he's like, dude, people are like crazy. He's like, almost everyone is doing something bananas behind closed doors.
Exactly, dude. That's what I think about, because I'm like, and then you start like not trusting anybody. It's like, wait,
He said it's always the people you least expect.
Exactly.
Why is everyone so weird behind closed doors?
Because it's our true selves. No one's watching.
Is it because we're all suppressing?
I don't know. What does that mean? Like,
I think we're supposed to be like living under trees and dancing.
oh gosh, back to the tree thing.
Hi.
Wyatt's here.
But it's Wyatt time.
You guys remember
Ask you a
Wyatt?
So Jon Surf Shop called?
I said no.
No means no, Sterling.
Jon Surf Shop called and they said
I said no.
They want to pay you $2 million to be their head CEO.
No.
Would you do it?
No.
You want to do it?
No.
How about for $3 million?
No.
$4 million?
No.
$70 million?
No.
Jeez, you're a core lord.
You're not going to sell out.
Okay, wait. Jon said, would you be the CEO for that new video game?
By the way, what's the job? Do I have to get a job or something?
Yeah, you gotta be the CEO.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Do it for the video game?
Yes.
What's the first thing you would do working at Jon Surf Shop?
First, I'll change the rule for surfboards to be there.
Ooh, good call, Wyatt.
All right, bye, Wyatt.
So he's not a sellout.
Hey.
You're raising him right, Sterling.
He won't do it for $70 million.
But for a video game, he would.
What do I got to do? If you took over Jon Surf Shop, what would be the first thing you would do?
First thing I'd do is shut them down.
I would light them on fire.
Dude, I don't like them because they just come into a town and it instantly turns it into a cheesy town.
Cocoa Beach doesn't realize Ron Jon has totally ruined their town. But they think like, oh, well, it brings a lot of hillbillies in.
Yeah. The only people in there are like Minnesotians.
It seems like Cocoa Beach is stuck in the 80s or something.
Which is cool.
Which is fine.
Which is good.
It brings like the armpit of societal humans in.
Wow, dude.
Does that mean?
Well, think about it. They have this guy named Kelly that put their town on the map.
Does Kelly get any money from Ron Jon?
From Cocoa Beach?
He should.
He should be the mayor.
Well, I feel like Ron Jon should pay him.
Just send him like
for the statue.
Like 20
People
grand.
go there because it's Kelly Slater's Cocoa Beach.
I know. The town should give him like $20K a month or something. Just here you go.
We're drinking West Peak. It's freaking West Peak time.
Oh gosh. Oh. Just the smell.
It's so delicious.
Dude, the smell.
It's crazy. It's like a garden. It is.
It's a garden.
It's seriously one of the most delicious.
It's too.
And we're not just saying this.
No, it's dangerously delicious.
It's dangerously delicious. You could drink like 7 of these in
on
like
accident.
2 minutes.
If you go to drinkwestpeak.com, type in pinch my salt, you get 20% off.
Yeah! Let's do this.
Okay, read this.
The more money a couple spends on their wedding and engagement rings, the more likely to divorce and study reveals.
The more likely they are to divorce, study reveals. You know what's funny is people don't know this about me. I used to be a wedding videographer. And I would sit there. I'm such a little like nerd, and I bet they're getting divorced. And like literally 60% of the weddings I filmed, dink,
Done.
gone, divorced.
It's because they spent all the money.
Yeah, save the money.
And then you're broke.
They need to save the money on marriage counseling.
Well, when you're broke, dude, that's a tough way to start.
Right. You need the money for marriage counseling appointments. You need to save every dime
Spending
you got.
all this money on like photos.
This.
Just freaking have ChatGPT do the photos. Like, what would our wedding look like? All right, perfect.
Right. Save the money, go to Disney and whatever. Whoa, dude, Mike freaking Tyson.
Jeez. This poor guy. He's like, geez, I didn't know we were going to do this. I thought we were just going to punch her. Yeah. He's like, why?
Someone said his muscle memory is stuck in 1986. Like,
It's gnarly.
dude, Mike freaking Tyson.
The
could
Paul brothers keep saying they want to fight him. He'd probably really kill them.
All he needs is 10 seconds of that.
This is Italo's team heading to the Olympics. Italo's like, make sure to bring my convertible, and then I need my freaking motorcycles, and then be sure the jet skis are on there too, and then don't ever forget out my Forerunner because I love bringing that. Please bring all of that to the Olympics. Okay, thanks. Bye.
This is a serious issue right here. I think this is pretty sick.
Oh my God.
It turns you into George Washington.
Colonialized. You are now George Washington.
Dude, look what. And they're the worst.
Did he not see that bike coming?
No, these are the dumbest
Thank
bikers
God he
there.
had the George Washington wig on.
George Washington.
Colonialized.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's why I need to be here.
Dude, we need this chick for soft tops on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you're going out.
This
with a
is the
soft
hard neighborhood.
This is hard boards only. The harborhood.
This is the harbor hood.
And someone's like, but I want to bring my...
But I want to bring... Have you ever been this mad before?
God, dang it. I shouldn't have worn that soft top dress. God, why did I ride a soft top? I'm so stupid. Gosh, dang it. What are you so pissed about? Dude, Laird's starting an army.
Dude, He could start an army.
To protect the island.
If he was born 100 years ago, he would have been like a general.
Oh, he would have been feeding everyone raw milk.
Yeah, and they'd be like,
And their necks would have been this thick.
dude, look at these guys.
They're going to defend the islands from the next laser storm.
Oh, really? I want Laird to just friggin' run my life for a year.
Just run his hands through my hair.
No, I just want him to be my guy for 1 year. To
Be my guy.
run my life for a year. You know, this guy put sex in sex wax.
Whoa! Scottish surfer? Whoa! Was that the taint throw?
Dude,
This guy freaking rips.
shred.
Furdy, 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 furdy. Whoa, taint. Jeez, a little
Dude.
taint spritz.
Does he get points for that?
I think so. I bet it's freezing
I
too.
bet it feels good. You ever wanted to wear a dress? It feels awesome. Okay. Is foiling hard? Let's see.
Let's see. What the hell?
How?
How did he get there? Whoa, what?
But he can't go straight?
What is going on?
But seriously, this is insanity.
He did a misty flip.
Yeah,
It's easier to do a flip than run straight, clearly.
okay, I know there's a huge debate between you and me, but I do not approve of this.
All right, let's see him.
I think it is
Dog serving.
I think it's dog abuse.
This dog's like, dear God, why?
It's totally abuse.
Why do we do this? Treats? Okay, I'll do anything for treats.
Do you kind of agree with me?
This is a little intense. But the dog is probably loving
No,
this.
that dog wants to be in a field running
His
around.
tail's wagging.
Yeah, because he's scared.
They don't wag their tails when they're scared.
This dog is...
I think this dog's freaking loving life.
I disagree.
Have you seen dogs down at the bayou? They're tearing butt.
Look
and
at
they're
that,
biting
though.
each other. He knows how to swim. He's a dog.
In the comments, please say, Ryan, I agree with you about the dog, or Sterling, I agree with you.
I mean, this is... I hope he got consent from the dog.
Exactly. This dog's like, I want to go home.
I want to eat bones.
Look at that. The board could hit him.
Dude, dogs are so resilient, though.
I think this dude is a serial killer, and he should not be allowed to take this dog out in these size waves. That's my
His tail's wagging.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Are these the new Kelly lashes? These eyebrows are on fleek. Dude, I want freaking... How do your brows get this big?
It can't be real.
Kelly juice? Oh, this makes me feel kind of weird. Bam! Jeez! I wish they could do that for me. They should do this for us.
What, shave our butt hair?
Before and after?
Oh.
Butt shots?
Look at that. That could be a
Perfect.
reef ad.
Is this a reef chick? Oh, so in doggy magazines?
Yeah, they have
They
dog
do
surfer.
reef ads?
Yeah. But they're called rough ads.
Is that the new rough ad? Oh,
Dude.
this is Molly Picklum.
Dude, this is insane.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is the gnarliest thing a woman has done
In sports.
in sports.
Because they've had babies. But
Dude,
yeah.
I've never done a turn like that at Sunset. And I surfed Sunset for 20 years.
Look at that.
That's crazy. That was so gnarly. It's like a freaking 10 feet drop, and it could have killed her, and she like snuck under it.
Dude,
freaking chicks.
And this is the pickle?
This is Picklum.
Dude.
She's gnarly.
Look at her.
She's going to be the next girl thing.
Get on you, Picklum.
Good on ya.
Dude, I love this guy.
Whoa.
I don't know what I'm
Okay,
doing.
it's the first time he's ever skated.
Yep.
What the? Ah.
Cha-ching. Whoa.
What is this?
Horse wakeboarding?
Horse waking? Yeah, what is going on? They're so bored. They're bored of riding horses.
Dude, it's
they're
too-
like, we need to do something else.
So what would you name this if you had the opportunity to name this new sport?
Wake horsing?
Wake horsing. That's a good one.
Let's talk about style.
All right.
There's a lot of
The arms.
It's like Gabriel's so good, but like he needs to take like a Brad Gerlach course.
Oh, that's Gabriel Medina.
Yeah. His arms are everywhere. Like a good surfer, I feel like judging a lot of it should be style because like his arms are everywhere.
So for people that don't surf out there, your arms matter.
Like show a clip of Aki right now.
He knows what he's doing.
Like look at Aki right now. You see, look at his arms. They don't even move.
So you want to keep your hands close.
A good surfer doesn't. It's all in their legs.
Ah.
That should be a big part of judging and scoring. I'm just saying. It's something to think about. Foil of the year. This is crazy. He's 50-50 on a foil on the lip.
And with a glider.
Who is this kid? He doesn't need it anymore. He's getting barreled.
It's like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Look at him. He's everywhere. And then he'll go straight and he can barely... Maybe going straight's hard.
Probably.
Like too fast. So Gabby, she started her own army.
What?
Of women's.
Oh, it's the Gab.
Come on, girls. Let's get it out. Get the farts out. Women have been known to never fart, and we're letting it all out. Come on, women's.
So Gabby and Laird just have separate armies?
So you know women, they never fart around you.
Ever.
They get together and they let it all out.
Oh, once a year.
Yeah. They get it all out at once. Instead of, you know how all year long we're squeaking them out?
All day, every day.
Women get it all out once at Gabby's new fart clinic.
No, dude. Wheelbarrow?
Wheelbarrowing's in the X Games now? What do you call this? What? Dude, if this guy was in the back of the day, what, like back in George Washington's day,
back of the day,
and he like came in hot like that,
Yeah.
doing triple back, we'd be like, holy crap,
he's a witch.
kill him,
He's a witch.
dude. Back in the day, if anyone was good at anything, they just killed him.
They're like, you're a witch. You're a witch.
Too good.
Yeah, you're good at like yo-yoing, and you're like, you're a witch. Kill him.
Kill them. Dude, this is. Imagine how much soil he can move around.
All right, another handstander.
Dude, this is gnarly. Look at that. Whoa.
Well, I mean, he's
He can
probably
surf better on his hands.
the amount of core that dude's got.
Dude, he could do anything on land.
I mean, look, the
probably.
taint is probably on all cylinders right now.
Dude, he's for sure tainting. West Peak. No.
They know our secret. Okay, let me just ask you a question. This might be too personal. Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Like, I feel like mine are usually kind of,
Good.
yeah, like,
Snug.
I don't have too much issues.
I only feel my balls when I'm surfing. But normally it's so cold, they go in and you'll lose them for a little while. Like, it's like, where did that one go? It's like in my ear. Dude, I've had sessions where it's so cold, I'm like, dude, I don't even know where these guys went. But you just know they'll come back.
Sunday afternoon, everything's good.
great. And uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Ninja boy.
Ninja boy. Does he not know he's behind him? Dude,
I just had a good idea.
there's this weird thing with kooks where they're just in their own world.
They need rear view mirrors on the boards. Like little
For
mirrors.
kooks?
Yeah, kook mirrors.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So they can see behind them.
The whole wave, he's like, it's just me. Here I go again on my own.
And like he flicks them off.
The whole wave.
He
He
needs
ruined the whole wave.
Who needs a mirror?
Dude, we need the police involved.
I know, you're right.
That guy should be in jail.
Or at least a ticket.
Yeah, give him a ticket.
Like
You come in, you owe $400. You're like, what the hell?
that's a great idea, dude. There's a guy on the beach just all right.
Ticket.
Yeah, ticket.
Boom. And they give us the money.
Dude, we should
What
start.
if we start giving out tickets?
Let's start a ticketing
You're
situation.
gonna have to pay pinch myself.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, you and me should start this.
This, I want to be the bar guy that's yanking the bar,
Yeah.
throwing my weight around.
Your belly actually, like, your chaunches.
My my haunches.
This is you and me doing taxes. I'm like trying to show you, and you're like, "Oh, over here, oh,
Dude, I can't do any.
scared. The money."
I can't do any adulting.
Dude, this is so you and me doing taxes. I'm like, no, you just sign up for that. You're like, wow, I don't know, I'm scared. I'm like, dude, just call your tax guy. I don't know, should I?
Dude, look at this sweetheart.
She's like, okay, get the shot right here. My buns look great this way. Oh my God. My teats. They sting. My teats. Goodbye, everyone. Guys.
How tan is this woman?
Jeez.
Did she win the award that year?
The Tan Award?
You're standing right up. You're showing me how big he is.
Eh.
You're leaning right back.
Yeah, you want some? Yeah, you want? Come on. Whoa. Jeez.
Oh, so if you bend down. That's all you have to do with
Party's over?
any animal?
He just kicks him in the face. Poof.
Dude, I hate kangaroos.
They're scary.
They're my
so
least-
sweet right there, though.
They're my least favorite animal. Okay, this is hilarious. Imagine doing this to your friends. You go up to their car and you throw a random girl's hair tie in it.
Enjoy the fights. Dude, that's kind of gnarly.
That's genius.
How much trouble he's causing for these guys? Oh, that one's screwed.
Dude, if my wife found something like that in my car, I'd have to like talk for an hour about it.
I don't know. And she would never believe you, and she'd
Yeah.
think you're cheating the rest of your life.
Because of that.
Because of a friend. Balls?
Why are the balls everywhere?
Why are Swiss balls on a surfboard? Up here. Not down here.
Here's what I think. I think you would do great here. I think you could teach people. Maybe
It's kind of a good idea.
like I think you would be a great whatever
I
that
think
is.
They need a smaller board, though. Jeez! Taking it in the taint.
Was she trying to like tempt nature?
Dude, she's tempting nature. And nature couldn't resist. I got it, boys. No worries. Here I go again. Oh, that's the worst wipeout in history.
He got the air knocked out of him for 4 days.
He got everything knocked out of him. His life out of him.
Dude.
I got it. Guys.
And it's right on the beach. Okay, so you sent me this clip, and I've never seen it before, and it is hilarious. It's a bunch of Kelly Slater, Donovan Frankenreiter, Tom Curran playing PlayStation.
Oh, this is when Kelly came out with Kelly Slater Pro Surfer.
Look
You
at
turned
Kelly.
up?
Yeah. Kelly is plugging in a PlayStation. This is so
It
funny.
looks so hard for him. He's like, all right. He's like, where did
They didn't have someone to do it for him?
No, they made Kelly plug in his own PlayStation. It wasn't much.
Look at Rob.
He has no hair.
I know, he doesn't look good.
Oh my god, he looks Spanish. Donovan? Dude, this game is so sick. Look how young he is.
Oh, they're so cute. Listen to what he says.
Then Tom picked it up and was like, does this thing work? Which way do you go here? Start turning with these guys.
Dude, it is not. Tom's brain is not meant for video games.
No.
Whoa.
Look, you see Kalani in the back?
background, he's whipping up some soft top brownies.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's hilarious.
you sent me that. I was like, this does not exist. Kelly Slater plugging in a PlayStation. Do you know who's getting big right now again? Good on him. Bam Margera. He's killing
Like
it.
big?
No, he was, but now he's dropping LBs and he's starting to shred again.
How many scars is he wearing?
No scarves in sight, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he took his scarves off. It's hard to skate in scarves, dude.
I know.
He took some of his rings off, his scarves, but dude, he's shredding. But what do you think about this? You know, when guys get older and they've been in the limelight for too long, dude, all of a sudden they must have a couple scarves in their Amazon cart.
What is it?
About scarves, and you start hiding behind scarves, and like Johnny Depp, bless his heart.
God rest his heart.
It's like the Johnny Depp syndrome.
There is a Johnny Depp syndrome.
Like, I could kind of see you going that way.
I
When you're,
know. I'm this close already.
like when you get
I'm one tattoo away from going
You're
full.
and like one scarf, and I'm like, oh no, he's in that phase of his life.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the youth minister vibe.
Yeah, it's like bracelets, scarves.
I think when you start getting older and you start like being a teacher, that's that's when it gets dangerous.
What do you mean, like a
Like you're a little older, and like people like leathery skin on a man. They're like, oh, I can listen to him. He's weathered.
Exactly.
So if you start getting that leathery, but it's still nice. Like it looks good.
Leathery weathered.
Yeah, and you start teaching, like you say like a couple things, and a couple girls are like, "Oh my god, he's so wise."
Right.
And then as soon as you hear wise, you're like,
yeah, it goes to your head.
and like all of a sudden you're on Amazon, like scarves, bracelets,
clear sunglasses or clear glasses.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a full uniform that these guys wear. So I call it the Johnny Depp syndrome.
You get glasses that cover like any skin part of your face.
Right.
And then you have the beard.
The beard? You got to have a
So
beard.
no wrinkles can be seen.
Yeah.
And then you have like a couple like new tats on your wrist, and then like some rings, like turquoise.
Yeah.
To offset,
Yep.
you know, the color of your skin.
And it's the scarves are wrapping the neck wrinkles.
Dude, when I start seeing like older guys talking on Instagram, and they're just it's like, who are you talking to? And they're like spitting out some wise words, and they have like super trendy hats on. I'm like, whoa, this dude's gnarly.
Their house is clean and white.
Dude, it's sketchy. It's dangerous.
It's a dangerous thing, and I feel like we could all slip into it.
Because every guy is low-key trying to get laid.
Right.
Like 24/7.
Yeah.
So everything they're doing, they're like, whoa, maybe some chicks are thinking I'm like super hot.
Just, look out for it in your life, Sterling. Don't buy a scarf.
Who's actually legit as they've gotten older?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
I don't know.
I hear he's nice. I feel like you have to have something where you're getting that energy out.
The devil's getting out?
Getting the devil energy out. Demon time.
We all have demons. We got to get them out somehow. I think the sauna helps.
Surfing big waves helps me.
Get the demons out?
Yeah. If you surf big waves, when you come in, it's kind of like you got that premarital energy out.
Yeah. Oh.
I think that's what men have to get out safely.
So that's why you see all these men in gyms like, they're all like getting the demons out.
Yeah, you're getting the premarital sex out.
But the dudes that aren't in the gym, that aren't surfing big waves, that don't have a hobby, they're killing people.
I think a man has to feel gnarly at something.
To be proud about themselves.
Yeah, I think they need to be like super gnarly at something. And then they won't like, dude, you know what? I don't need bracelets. Like, I'm just going to be content with myself.
Yeah.
And if you go bald, that's a rough road.
Going bald.
So a guy definitely has to have something he's proud in within himself.
And we've talked about this before. The reason some of these famous surfers that are bald, you know who they are. That's why they're so good.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, dang it.
Kelly won like 7 more world titles because he went bald.
Yep. I wasn't going to say.
He came out of retirement because he was bald. Probably.
Yeah, he had hair, retired, and then he lost the hair.
He won 6 with hair. And then he was just like, dude, I've been thinking about Kelly a lot lately.
Really?
I think I could help him.
Okay.
I think I figured it out.
Explain.
I think he needs a neck tattoo.
What?
Yeah.
For why?
For why?
For why, Sterling?
I think he needs a neck tattoo because I think he looks too nice.
Oh, too clean.
I think people everyone makes fun of him and stuff.
Yeah. I know we do.
Well, I feel like no one, like every other sport, everyone takes their like guy seriously. Michael Jordan.
Right.
And then Kelly's like this weird place where we can all make fun of him.
Yeah.
But if he had a neck tattoo, I swear a lot of us would stop.
We'd be like, I'm shutting up.
Because if he was surfing right next to you and like he paddles up with this freaking gnarly neck tattoo and he has like a little goat under his eye or something.
Oh, that'd be sick.
But if he got all tatted up,
we wouldn't say his name ever again.
I know. I'm serious.
Well, is he?
He's almost too nice.
He looks too homeschooled. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, he looks like a homeschooler. He needs tats.
Yeah.
Like, especially with his dark skin, he would look gnarly.
Well, at least he's not wearing scarves yet.
Yeah, he's getting there though. No, I think he needs like a neck tattoo for sure. There's this guy, Matt Archibald, in Surf World,
Yeah.
and he's bald, but he has this neck tattoo built for speed right here. Like,
So you would never dare make
I've
fun
never
of him.
heard one person say he's bald.
Oh, because the tattoo.
I know it like scares you. You're like, oh,
Well,
like
whoop,
no one makes fun of Shane Dorn's baldness.
but he doesn't have any tattoos.
I guess because he surfs Jaws every day.
Oh, yeah.
He's just like,
Well, your theory has a hole in it.
oh, he does have a tattoo.
Does he? Oh,
He has a
yeah, lower back
he's
tat.
got a lower back tattoo.
That's why.
The tramp stamp stopped us from making fun of him.
Poor guy.
Like we were about to make fun of Shane, and then he was like,
Turns-
wait.
And we're like, oh, he's
And he
cool.
just looks at you like,
Shane?
and I was like, whoa, dude, I was about to say you're bald, but never mind. Someone was saying, I think Beach Grit was saying, Kelly will never win a surf. He'll never win a heat again, ever.
Why?
I guess he didn't look that good in Hawaii.
The hip.
But here's my advice.
To Kelly?
I feel like Kelly should hire me as his like manager.
All right. Pitch it right now.
He needs to take a year off. He just got hip surgery.
He ain't got time to take a year off.
No, he could get on like he can get on peptides, he could get on TRT, like testosterone, he could get on so much stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get the hip right. Let's get a couple tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Like if he got a nose ring, that'd be gnarly. Come back next year with Felipe.
Yeah.
I think he could still beat people. I think he's really good still.
He just needs to let the hip go.
No, he needs the heel.
Needs the hip to
He's
heal.
trying to come back too fast.
So he's had a major hip surgery, and now he's
He's
trying.
got a new hip.
And he's trying to just jump right in.
And Felipe's like, I can't. Felipe's like 22. And he's like, I can't surf right now.
Yeah, let me take a break. Well, back to Kelly. What do you think at night when he's laying in bed? Is it so driven by my identity? Kelly's identity is so driven to be this guy.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you were his manager and you guys had breakfast that morning, you'd be like, Kelly, listen, just chill.
I would give him some ayahuasca.
Okay.
And
Let him have a moment.
yeah, how do we get Kelly to like just love life?
Rediscover himself.
Like I saw him like some documentary where he's like, I'm going to be the first to get barreled at Chopu and jeans on. It's like, what? Like he was so aggressive about it. He's like, so
You've already done that in sweatpants.
I know. He didn't know. I already did it.
That's harder.
No, but he was like in Tahiti, like for his new like clothing campaign. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna get barreled with freaking jeans on.
What?
And he was talking. He was like, I'm gonna be the first to ever do this.
I'm sure some drunk guy's gotten barreled in jeans.
It's like it can't stop. How do we get it to stop?
I know how. We need to get him on a mission trip. Let's take him to Haiti.
Honestly, it's true.
Let's get him to Haiti.
How do we get Kelly to care about other people?
I mean, he won't even send us a pair of his
Like
sandals.
he should have a surf school.
A surf mission trip school.
Like he should be helping kids, like Derek Zoolander.
Well, he has hopefully a long life left, so maybe he can do
That's
that.
another thing I was thinking about.
What?
What if Kelly is really in his 20s?
Okay.
Like in his genetics, he's actually
Oh.
only 20 something.
Ah.
So people start helping people around like 30, 40. So he's not even there yet.
So he's not even into the helping age?
Yeah, he's not in the helping age yet because he's like 20 in his own genetics.
So you're saying people in their 20s and 30s don't help people, and then when they start getting older...
I feel like typically you're 20 and 30s, you're still, everything's about you.
Right.
You want to like, you're my career, I want to be something. And then like finally you realize it didn't do anything and you start helping people and you start being happy. And you're like,
Right.
whoa, like...
Well, maybe Kelly behind the scenes is doing stuff.
I mean, maybe, but he's not smiling though.
That's right.
Everything he posts on Instagram, he's just staring like
Anger. Well, let's pray for him real quick.
Lord. Kelly's been pushing me away for so long because it's like, you know, I say stuff that's like kind of hitting like
Yeah.
deeper stuff, but I think if he like took me in as his manager and be like, Sterling, what should I do? Like, dude, I think I could like bring him back.
Like a creative...
Like Baywatch status again. He should get back on Baywatch,
Is that still happening?
I don't know, but Jason Momoa did it.
Dude, let's restart Baywatch.
He says he hates Baywatch, but dude, let's get him back on Baywatch.
Like maybe tighten up his acting a little bit.
Let's tighten it up.
They need to start Pipe Watch.
Whoa.
Right?
It's just dongs.
Let's watch some pipe.
What was like the number one thing your parents told you like don't do?
I remember one time my dad
Like
goes,
what was your top, like if you have a top 5? Like mine was like
premarital.
Don't be gay. That was the number one.
I never was told that. Maybe
Really?
you put off those vibes.
My parents were like, dude, my mom was like, don't you ever be gay. I'm like,
Whoa.
what? I didn't even know what it was.
You're like, all right. Mine was like, I remember my dad telling me one time, just, Ryan, don't do the bad stuff.
That's it?
That's what he said.
He just generalized
Yeah,
it?
he's like, don't do the bad stuff. And I was like, the bad stuff. All right. I'm like, you didn't say specifics.
My mom every morning be like, you're not gay, are you? I'm like, what? I don't know.
What was she doing? Playing
then-
with the lighter?
And then she's like listing. She's like,
Oh,
don't have premarital sex.
check.
That was a huge one. What was a couple others?
Alcohol, drugs, smoking.
No, they never talked about
Oh, they
that.
didn't care? For you, it's probably cheating at school. We're talking young?
Yeah. Oh, don't get tattoos.
Oh, yeah, duh.
That was a huge one.
That's why you don't have any. You're doing good. Your mom's proud.
I'm not gay. I don't have tattoos.
You listen.
My mom's like,
Oh, dude, I would love one day if we get 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's get Sterling tatted on the studio.
I'm going to get like a freaking offspring right here.
Oh,
Dude, do you know who Bruce Irons is?
Andy Iron's brother.
Yeah. He's so chiseled. Like everything, it's like his neck has a six pack.
It's the genetics.
And his jaws. And it looks like he can't have personality because it's just so beautiful and strong.
Right.
So the whole time he's in the interview, he's like,
It's
uh-huh.
Is it all the surfing?
Dude.
I bet he doesn't even work out.
I know. That's what's crazy.
He just...
Dude, Bruce is like one of the gnarliest humans ever.
Even that name, Bruce. Yeah, it
I
sounds
wonder
like
if that's what.
sounds like Bruce.
They gave him Bruce and he was like,
Yeah, I guess I'm Bruce.
like he was like chilling and they're like, your name is Bruce. And he's like, well,
He's like, dang it.
I am Bruce. He's got one of my favorite styles in surfing ever.
Really?
His style, I feel a lot
You
in
like-
my surfing.
You try to, what is the word?
Embody.
Embody it.
My favorite styles is Tom Curran, of course.
Cars.
He's got the most perfect technique ever. And then Bruce, I love like his the way he holds his arms and his legs.
And I guess that's a thing in surfing. I never knew this, that your arms matter.
Yeah, it's all the style. Like, you know how you guys go.
So yeah, you got to
And
be
then Aki.
Aki, dude.
If I could put those three together, that would be my perfect style.
So you're an Aki, Bruce, Tom.
Tom Curran's technique and kind of everything. And then Bruce is like, he's so casual when he surfs.
Yeah.
It's like, is anyone in there when he's surfing? And then Aki, like the way he carves is just like no one.
Dude, he's like an orc out there. You know what an orc is? I should call him Orky. He's like,
Dude, I was surfing this last couple days.
yeah.
Dude,
You look good. You got a lot of sun.
dude, I hit the 12th.
Really?
I've been working out and taking creatine. Dude, it's working.
Dude. Oh, it's
I-
helping you surf.
Yeah, like I was going so fast and like I've been doing so much leg press.
Yeah.
I was doing this turn and normally I'd have to swing my body really hard
Right.
to make it. But my Aki legs are coming in.
Dude.
And I just like and I just didn't even move my body. I was like
like they're like pine trees. So the working out's helping.
dude, I hit the 12th. I was in such crazy flow state. It was like what LeBron feels in fourth quarter.
Hitting the threes.
Dude, I was in that zone. I had
Dude.
no leash. I was way on the outside. It's big.
Yeah.
Didn't even matter.
Dude.
It felt like I was in slow-mo. I felt like I was Spider-Man or Iron Man. Like,
Iron-
seriously, I was pumping full of... There's so much drugs coursing through my body.
Dude,
From
natural.
being in the zone.
Dude.
I felt... It was the best I felt since my brain injury.
That's awesome.
And I was like... And I felt like I was in slow-mo. Like, I was going to go hit the lip. And I was going so fast. it was like time stopped, and then I'm like, what do I want to do here? And like I was like, should I like blow tail? I was like, no, I'm gonna friggin' carve this.
So it's like that scene when Spider-Man's getting punched out by the bully and he can see the fist.
No, it really felt like that. Like last second, I was like, okay, I'm gonna really like whip my head with it. And I was like, wow.
I haven't felt it that way since a really good like 007 match in GoldenEye back in Nintendo 64.
And that music.
I want to feel that.
But seriously though, like that feeling I felt, I don't think there's any better feeling in this world. There's no amount of money that could make me feel that way. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
But I feel like other sports, to get that feeling, like you have to be in like the Super Bowl,
Right.
to get that kind of in the flow rush. And that's what's so amazing about surfing. Like I can go feel that anytime the surf's up.
Right.
It doesn't happen every session,
Yeah.
but it's kind of crazy. Like LeBron, when he's done, he can't go shoot around and get that.
That intense.
He won't get it.
Yeah, that dunking on
But
somebody.
surfing, when you're out in the ocean and the waves are big and it's intense, like you get that feeling. You're like, like don't wear a leash. I could lose my board.
Yeah.
It's like,
So you're saying like a surfer can do this obviously until they can't walk.
like I felt like I won the Super Bowl
That's sick.
and I didn't have to.
Right.
I could just go back to my van and chill.
I didn't have to. Dude, check these out.
These Savales?
Dude, these are sick. Look at the box.
I feel like this is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Jeez, they're smooth.
Look, it's got a
Freaking red shoehorn.
the 2 bags.
You get 2 shoes? It's the DeLorean of shoe boxes.
When I saw the box, I didn't even know how to open it.
Yeah, it's
I was
like,
like, what the
ancient Aztec.
So you're done wearing Crocs for a while?
Dude, ever since I started wearing Savales, people respect me now. Yeah, when I wear Crocs, people are like, idiot. Like wherever I bend my foot, it's like goes with. It's like a snake skin.
Right. Heck yeah. Whoa, dude. Whoa.
Kidding me? I just like being comfortable. If I have to go somewhere uncomfortable.
Yeah. What do you think the top 5 hardest sports are? I have an opinion.
Well, isn't there a list going around?
Is there?
Yeah, there's a list.
Someone's doing it?
Here, pull it up. So surfing is so far down. Boxing is number 1. Ice hockey, football, baseball, wrestling, martial arts, tennis, gymnastics, baseball, soccer, skiing, water polo, rugby, lacrosse, rodeo, track and field, field hockey, speed skating, figure skating, cycling, volleyball, racquetball, surfing. Racquetball?
Racquetball?
Who are these idiots? Surfing is 23rd on the list.
23rd.
What does hardest mean?
Surfing, exactly. What does hardest mean? And most of these people have never surfed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be, someone has to do them all.
Okay, so get a football player and say, all right, I think you'd probably get nailed out there on the field.
Well, it depends. What does it have to be the most extreme part of the sport? Because we could take them to Jaws and change their mind real freaking quick.
Emmett Smith.
Okay, we'll take them into a racquetball court and be like, okay, we're going to go to Jaws now. And they'll be like, what? What? I will die. And it's like, yeah, I know. It's harder than racquetball, right?
You're like mad about the list.
I am, man.
I think you're right. I think if you took who's a big football? What's that guy that's dating Taylor Swift?
Travis.
Take Travis Kelce to Jaws and see if he still thinks football is the hardest.
That's the question. Is it? Are we talking about the max?
Right.
And so if we're talking about the max, like I don't see how anything could beat surfing.
Well, that's coming from a surfer.
What could be, like maybe NASCAR?
Dude, that is dangerous.
That sounds. I feel like NASCAR, big wave surfing, like baseball's harder. Like, come on.
I guess they say it's the hardest thing in the world to hit a fastball from a pro level baseball player.
I could do it.
You could ding it.
Give me 1 hour, I could do it.
Guys,
right?
Any baseball player out there is going.
Give me 1 hour, I could hit.
I could
hit a fastball
from a professional.
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't think? I was so good at baseball.
I know, but I guess I don't know.
I have really good hand-eye coordination.
Okay,
I'm not saying I could hit it out of the park.
Right, you could at least make it.
I could hit it.
All right, baseball guys.
And then I'll take that baseball player, we'll take him to Jaws and be like, okay, just catch one wave.
Right. And not
see if you can do it in an hour.
and not,
all right, see.
And not die.
Like what other, like I could get some ice hockey skates on and I could go out there and hit a puck. Like, would I get slammed? Yes.
Yeah.
But I could do it.
Right. You could hit the puck. Yeah.
Like and then I'm taking that hockey player, taking him to Jaws.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, just go, just catch one.
Just one.
I could take him to Waikiki and say, just catch one. And that would probably be impossible for them. Like, let alone Jaws.
So you're saying, like, I could probably go into a basketball game and maybe get a shot off.
Okay, here's what we got to do.
Like, I'll do a pick and roll. Oops. Catch the ball and maybe score it.
I want to go to the gnarliest professional athlete.
Okay.
And be like, okay, I'm going to do what you do in 1 hour and you do what I do in 1 hour.
Okay.
So I'll be in a basketball game. Let's see if I can like shoot it. And then you come with me to Jaws and let's see if you can catch a wave.
Right.
Let's see if I can score a point and then let's see if you can catch a wave.
This sounds like a reality TV show we could start. Dude, but you would get destroyed in football. You wouldn't be able to surf anymore.
Well, I could be quarterback. You can't tackle him. I could throw it. I could throw it. I could, in 1 hour, if we kept playing, I could eventually, I could hand it off to the guy and he could run it.
Okay, I get what you're saying, yes. But
right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying I could do it as good as them.
Obviously.
I'm saying I could literally throw a football and they would catch it. Just like I'm asking them to come catch a wave.
I get it. So,
like, okay, then I go to baseball. Like, okay, I'll stand in the outfield and catch a ball. Like, no biggie. Like, okay. And then I'll head over to, like, freaking, like, soccer? Are you kidding me?
I love soccer. That's my favorite sport.
But hard? I could run my little buns off out there and kick it. Like, they could set me up. I'll be in the corner pocket and freaking...
Yeah.
Like, I know how to play soccer. Like, I could do it.
So what? So is it? So this,
I can play tennis. I could hit back.
Right.
With like Federer. I could. I really could.
He is a good tennis player. We've played a lot.
I know I could.
But let me just
give me 1 hour. I could hit one back.
So the point is that I think surfing is so small and people don't know how hard it is.
They were just like surfing, like, all right, just put it on there. Like, so if someone's gonna make the list, they need to go do all of them.
Right.
The guy who put this on the list never surfed his whole life.
Except maybe one time at like Jamie O'Brien surf school. You know what I mean? Like,
this actually makes me angry.
I think we start a reality show. Sterling tries every sport.
But I go to like the gnarliest whoever.
Yeah.
Do what they do.
Yep.
They come with me.
Yep.
We'll come surf pipe.
So each episode, it's like, all right, Sterling and Travis Kelce. Sterling's going to freaking get suited and booted, and you have to kick a field goal.
Dude, I'm fast as frick, though.
I know, but I would hate
I
to
know
see
I'm
you.
Tiny and stuff. But
I would hate to see you.
But I could be like... I think I could juke him, like, serious.
We'd have to...
Like, if Travis is right in front of me, he's so big and heavy. I could be like... Dude, you remember how agile I was.
I know,
playing football.
But I'd be
like,
you'd have to save the football thing for the last episode in case you die.
I need like extra bubble wrap.
Dude, if you could get one NFL kickoff, like... Yeah, I agree with you.
I think the only thing maybe I couldn't do is like NASCAR, but I could probably drive it.
You could probably drive it in a circle once.
Yeah.
Gymnastics, dude, that stuff is hard. The flips.
I mean, you see me do back handsprings.
I have.
I would say there's probably something in gymnastics where it could be on the level of hardness of surfing.
I'd like you to do that thing where they roll their legs around.
Yeah, on the horse thing. Like, I used to do it though. Dude, I went to Ito's gym. Do you remember that? Ito's Gym was this gym that this Chinese guy owned in the early 90s. He was like the first Chinese person over here. It was before Hooters opened up.
What are you talking about?
Hooters is a delicious restaurant, Chinese restaurant.
Oh, so he was before Hooters?
He was one of the first ones that cruised on over from China.
And started a what?
And he didn't know English.
He started a gymnastics place?
Yeah, he had this big gym called Ito's Gym.
Sick.
In Gulf Breeze, right before the bridge.
Oh, wow.
So I wanted to do it because I wanted to learn a backflip.
Okay.
So I was like, Mom, I want to do gymnastics. And my mom's like, ugh. She's like, I'm going to make you a tank top. I'm like, what? Why?
It gave her time to sew.
So she's like, oh, I'm going to make you like this tank top so you'll be cooler.
Oh.
Like physically, like temperature wise.
Right, I get it.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So she doesn't, I don't try it on before I go. She's like, oh, here it is. It was like a blue. So I didn't even look at it. So I get into Ito's and it's all girls. And I'm like 6.
And you just want to learn a backflip?
I've never been around girls. And they're all in their like tight leotards.
Yeah, but you're 6.
No, I could feel the energy.
Oh,
the
no.
sexual energy. So I was scared. I was like, whoa, these chicks are gnarly. Like there's 50 of them. And they're all just like, I walked in late and they're all just like in their leotard staring at me. I was like, so I like have my little gym bag and I open it up and I put the tank top on and dude, it's like a fishnet tank top.
Ew.
My nipples were sticking out.
You're like filming a Prince music video?
Yeah, I felt like Prince. So it was like this blue like fishnet and my nipples are hanging out my belly button and I was so cold. It was like the most cold gym ever. So I'm standing around these girls in this fishnet tank top like
Did you learn the backflip?
So the Chinese guy, he doesn't even like talk to me. Like he's just standing at the other side. He's like, oh, Ito. He just spoke Chinese,
Ito.
like Mandarin or whatever.
Mandarin.
So I'm watching the girls. They all take their run to the horse, and then you jump off it and flip over.
Yeah.
I'm like, first day, first second. He's like screaming. He's like, ah! So I just start running. I'm like, oh, and I get to the horse and I do like a just triple axle off it, like what I do off the couch every morning or whatever. And I just go, just flip, and he's like, wah! He's speaking Chinese. He's yelling at me in Chinese. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
But you did it?
I just did. I didn't do it right. I was just like hopping over it, like, and for an hour, I just kept running towards this horse with this Chinese guy's yelling at me.
So you think you could do gymnastics still?
My hips are pretty sore.
Well, I think if we could get a producer out there, some sort of TV reality show going.
Where I'm off to prove that surfing is
the hardest sport in the world.
Yeah.
All right. Someone out there, contact us. Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, golf is hard, but I could do it.
You could par a hole. You know what that means? If Sterling can, I'd love to see that. I'd watch that show. Would you guys watch that show? I would watch that show.
Why aren't porn stars in this?
In the sport? It's not a sport.
It isn't?
No.
It's physical.
It's adult entertainment. It is physical, that's for sure. What would we call the show? It would be called Sterling
Goes Hard.
Sterling Goes Hard.
And we have the shirts.
Surf Harder.
Surf Harder.
If you could create any holiday, what would you create? I think I would love a mixture of 4th of July and Halloween. What? So there's fireworks. I don't know what I'm saying.
Why haven't they brought fireworks into Halloween?
Yeah, like purple and orange fireworks. Yeah. That would be rad. Shoot them off and it blows up. It's a pumpkin.
I think you're onto something.
I have a lot of good ideas, guys.
Patent this.
The app, Halloween with fireworks. I have too much time on my hands. Yeah, right. I'm busy as a ball boy. You ever spent time in New York?
When I was like 14 or 15,
I
had my driver's permit. I drove.
He drove.
I drove an RV from Melbourne, Florida, all the way up to New York in one night.
You did the driving?
I drove.
A huge RV.
Yes. And I just got my permit.
That's crazy.
There's this guy, Kevin Welsh, who made these surf videos for the East Coast. And they're like the biggest thing to surfers.
He was known for making all these East Coast videos.
Yeah, he'd make surf videos on East Coast guys.
Okay.
So Kevin Welsh was like a super legend photographer video. He had a video camera and and a photo camera on one tripod.
Oh, like.
And it blew our minds. It was so huge, and he's like, so he's like filming and shooting. We're like, whoa,
who is this guy?
And he was super great guy, like super funny. But I had just won the East Coast Championships.
Booyah!
And he was like, you should come on one of my video trips up to New York. We're leaving freaking tomorrow.
But you have to drive.
Well, I'll get to that. You gotta drive.
Okay.
Kevin like got all the like best kids. So he got Dylan Graves, you know Dylan.
Yeah.
Adam Wickwire and this guy Eric Taylor.
Okay.
And Eric Taylor and Adam Wickwire were like these crazy golden childrens.
Ooh.
They're already making like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like I didn't even make money yet.
Yeah.
But like they were like super golden children. They would win all the contests and they had like smooth skin and stuff.
Right.
They lived near Sebastian Inlet, and that's if you were a good surfer kid back then and you lived near Kelly, you got paid.
Just by living near Kelly.
Dude, the surf industry was obsessed on finding the next Kelly Slater.
They still haven't found him.
No, so like there's kids that were like as good as me.
Yeah.
But they were getting like 80 to 100 grand already.
Which is like
just because they lived near Kelly.
What?
Yes, it's crazy. There's this guy Philip Waters. He was super good at 16. He had like posters and full like got so much money, and then by the time he turned 20, it's like you never heard about him ever again.
I've never heard of him.
He was so good, but it was all about finding that next Kelly Slater. So a lot of guys got paid on the East Coast, like, but it was a curse. All those guys that got that money early when they were like 14, like
it cursed them.
Yeah.
So it's called the Kelly neighborhood curse because if you live near Kelly.
So I'm like, Kevin, yes, I'll freaking do this. Let's go. So a hurricane just nailed the East Coast.
Okay.
So the power was out. So like we all get in the RV, and I had the first heat the next day in New Jersey.
What?
Yeah. No, Long Beach.
Okay.
So we're driving to Long Beach. I was the first heat. So if we were going to get there, we needed to go all night.
Right.
And Kevin's like, you have your driver's permit. Like, you could drive.
Through the night. But you have a heat.
Well, none of them wanted to do it because
Okay.
their heats were later. It wasn't the next day.
Oh, okay.
So Kevin's like, if you want to get there, like, you
Wow.
got to drive. I'm like 15. I've barely driven with my dad.
That's scary.
It's the biggest RV ever, too.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. So I get in and like start driving. They're all sleeping in the back. And I'm driving this huge thing. I'm like sweating. I'm like, like going around people. I'm like, this is not all night. I'm like, yeah. So it's like freaking 4 a.m. And I'm like, dude, I can't drive anymore.
Yeah.
And Dylan said, like, wake him up.
Okay.
Dylan's like a year older than me. So he has his license. He was prepared. But he has like Puerto Rican license, so he didn't really know how to drive. So a cop pulled us over because I pulled over in North Carolina. There's a spot called South of the Border.
Okay.
And it's a town that looks like Mexico.
Ooh.
So Dylan was like asleep and he wakes up. He's like, where are we? I'm like, we're in Mexico. I tricked him. He's like, oh. So he starts driving. He's like half asleep and a cop pulls us over immediately. Dylan hands him his license, and it's a Puerto Rican license. It's in Spanish.
What?
So he's like, here you go. And and he's from a town called Hobos, but it's spelled with J. And the cop grabs it. He's like, so your name is Jobo? He's like, no, I'm from Hobos, Puerto Rico. He's like, what? So he didn't let him drive. I had to get back in and drive.
Where's the adult in this story?
Kevin's like 50 years old in the back sleeping. Like,
so he didn't wake up for the cop.
he had a big bed in the back just for him, and he's making all his kids drive him up.
This guy sounds crazy, dude.
So we get there. I made my heat. We get to Long Beach.
Wow.
We drove all night, made my heat, crushed it. So the trip was really funny. Like, we're all in Long Beach surfing this contest, and that's where I had my like first beer.
Ooh. Oh, but don't You were underage, Sterling.
We can't talk about
Kevin's going to be in trouble. No, it's so long ago.
it. I think he's dead. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Love you, Kevin.
So you had your first beer.
So we all lost in that contest.
So you didn't crush it.
Well, we crushed like the first day, and the next day we all lost. So I had my first tequila.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, that'll put some hair on your testes.
So we all drank tequila, and we're all like 15 or whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, we start running in circles around. We were like, da, 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 da.
Tequila, tequila.
And Kevin was playing his guitar and like
This
freaking.
Kevin guy's sketchy, dude.
This is the way it was back then.
Yeah, this is the late
Dude, everyone
90s?
was drinking by like 12.
Right.
Yeah, this is like, this is early O's, 2001.
Early O's was nuts.
Dude, it was going off. So I remember we had like these girls and like
What?
in the RV.
It just keeps getting crazier.
And I remember I was like about to have like my first kiss, and freaking Eric Geiselman, like I'm going to kiss the girl. I was like drunk and powerful, and Eric's on his knees, and he just goes and punches me in my nuts. I'm like, oh,
So he cut you off, kind of.
dude, he dong blocked me.
Dude,
But the next day I saw that girl, and dude, he saved me.
oh, she was a...
He was trying to help me. He's like, no, Starlight.
That's good. So you saw her the next day and she wasn't kissable.
Yeah, like he saved me.
Right. The tequila was getting you. So then
Oh,
what
dude,
happened?
the next day I was so hungover, and I remember praying to God, like, God, I'll never drink again. I was throwing up in the RV bathroom, like, ah! I was like, God, I'll never drink again.
We've
If
all
you
had-
just let me survive this, just, I'll never drink again.
Later that night, you're like...
So we just hung out in New York for a while. So we were on this long trip, and Kevin was so sick of us. He's like this 55-year-old
Yeah,
man.
what's he doing hanging out with a bunch of 15-year-olds?
No, Kevin was the coolest, and like he was making us famous, and
Yeah.
like, you know, it was killer. Like it was the funnest time of my life. We've been gone for months, and Hurricane Ivan hit.
That's when Hurricane Ivan
Yeah.
hit? Dude, I was at home slumping trees around while you're out partying in an
And
RV.
my dad called me. He's like, "Don't come home. It's a war zone down here."
It was a war zone.
I had nowhere to go, so we were just like chilling in New York, and we would go to New York City every day on the subways. Like,
Yeah.
We called Kevin Pooch
Hey, Pitch.
because he had this little pooch.
Oh,
We go Pooch, and then Adam Wickwire, we called him Pooter.
Pooter and Pooch.
And so Adam Wickwire was like, no one had told him no in his life. He's
Right.
one of those kids.
I've known a few of those.
So he was like a little brat, but he was a sweet kid, but he was just like a little brat.
Okay.
So Pooter, we called him Pooter and Pooch. Adam was, dude, he was messing with Kevin so gnarly.
Yeah.
Like just picking on him and like would light his ear on fire.
Ugh. The poor guy.
Like they would constantly play pranks on Kevin. Like if he fell asleep, they're like, we're on. Like we're burning his foot or putting toilet paper in his nose. So it's the final night. We're at Hooters.
Whoa. I've never even been to a Hooters.
Really?
I'm so...
Mom? So we're at Hooters and we get into this food fight. We start throwing chicken wings at each other.
Dude, you guys are so obnoxious.
So we're at Hooters. We're throwing wings and there's boobs everywhere. And we're
Yeah.
like, this is sick.
Yeah.
And Pooter threw this one chicken wing.
Chicken wing?
He threw this spicy hot chicken wing at Kevin, and it was going, and it goes, kink.
Hit him in the eye?
Yeah, it stabbed him in the eye.
Oh, no.
The spicy hot wings went into his eyeball, and Kevin turned into a different person. He's like, ah! He was so sick of it. So he was going to like smack
Yeah.
Adam, but the burning chicken wing, he thought I was Adam, and he comes at me and he goes, Gah! And he slaps me. I'm like, oh, why me?
No
He
way.
bitch slapped a 15-year-old. And then he gets the spice out of his eye. He's like, oh no, Sterling, I'm so sorry. Like, I thought you were Adam, and I shouldn't be hitting y'all anyways. And so all night he's feeling so guilty. He's like, oh, Sterling's gonna call his dad. He's like, my career's over. I just smacked a kid. Like,
What happened? Were you like, we're cool?
I thought it was hilarious. It didn't like hurt.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a punch.
You're probably like, what the?
It was a.
Yeah, it was just like,
I was like, ah.
So you got slapped in Hooters.
I got slapped in Hooters by a 50-year-old man.
Meanwhile, I'm in Hurricane Ivan hell.
So then we're driving back to Florida, and Kevin's like, Sterling, oh, I'm so sorry.
He's still sorry.
He's just tripping. He can't believe he did that. Like, the spicy hot took over in his eyeball. So with Kevin's movies, it was like if you got the cover of his movie, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like you got money from sponsors. Like you were the guy for that.
Yeah, it's
year.
like getting the cover photo of Thrasher magazine. It's a huge deal.
Yeah, like to get when his movies were the biggest, it was a big deal.
Okay.
So so I got the cover. I was never gonna get the cover.
Okay.
Like those guys were so much gnarlier than me, and like,
yeah.
But he puts me on the cover because he felt so bad about the chicken wing in his eye.
Just because of that.
So all my friends are like, "You get the like." They're just like, "What? I'm getting paid like $100,000 from freaking Rusty." They're all so mad. I got the cover.
Dude.
I was like, "Dude, he slapped me."
Do you have Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, it's in the video.
All right, there's a picture of it, guys.
Yeah.
Dude. So now when people see this photo, it's because of a chicken wing in Hooters.
I got that cover because I took one for the team getting slapped by Kevin because of the chicken wing in his eye.
Well, I mean, we all have to have some luck in our lives. Have you talked to him?
I swear he still thinks about it.
Yeah, he probably does.
Like he does. Like
he's probably a sweet dude. He just makes some weird decisions letting kids drive and drink. But
letting 15-year-olds.
Yeah, he's probably just some weird decisions, but a good guy. Dude, the other day was Laird Hamilton's birthday.
Happy birthday, Laird.
We wished him happy birthday. We called him on a Zoom call. He's doing good. It was sweet. We sent him some ice for his birthday.
We sent him a pancreas. I needed this.
What do you get Laird Hamilton for his birthday? And I just think ice. He probably needs ice all the time.
He wouldn't be mad. He was like, all right.
You send him like a bag of ice from the gas station.
I could use this.
He's like, all right.
He wouldn't be mad.
No, if you got him ice.
You know what I can't get into?
What? What do you want to talk about?
I can't get into single fins.
That's
where surfing started.
So a single fin is just one fin.
Just a single fin. I don't. Joel Tudor always rides them.
Yeah.
That's all he rides.
Well, why don't you like them?
They're so boring.
Yeah, but it's what they started with, right?
Maybe I haven't gotten a good one.
Okay. So why is it boring? It just doesn't have a lot of action?
Well, have you ridden a twin fin?
No.
Dude, twin fins are like, they're so free.
I saw a video recently. Raglan was hating on twin fins. Why?
Because he's so big.
And he can't. Oh, if you're big, it's harder to ride twin fins?
He's ridden thrusters his whole life.
Three fin.
Yeah. When you ride three fins your whole life and try to go to a twin fin, it's completely reverse surfing.
So was Raglan ragging on it? Like, what was he saying?
I think he was just making fun of it because he hurt himself on his twin fin.
Raglan can shred, though, dude. That guy can.
Oh. It's just when you switch to a twin fin, it's more like salsa dancing.
Oh.
So like three fin, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Is that like break dancing?
Yeah, three fins is break dancing. And salsa's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's kind of like the way you surf a twin fin is like this. It's like back to front. It's like twerking. Like.
Oh.
But if you do it smooth enough, it looks like you're doing nothing. But it's heel to toe. It's only heel to toe.
Oh, okay.
And shortboard, you can freaking like.
So twin fin is salsa twerking, and three fin is DJ like break dance.
Three fin is like air guitar.
Yeah.
And twin fin is like jazz. I love twin fin because you have to use all of your mind and body. Like three fin, you can kind of shut off and just get to work. Like
get to work.
But twin fin, it's like, dude, it's so, you have to be so careful of your front toe, like shifting to the back, and like this one's shifting the other way, and like.
Well, that's why no one would want to ride a twin fin.
And your ankles have to be like bent perfect, and your knees, and it's like.
So it's more of an art form, like salsa dancing. But for me, I just want to be able to get on a three fin and just cruise.
Three fin is for people that like can't surf.
So Raglan sucks. Just kidding, Luke.
No, he has to give it some time. I went through the same thing. They need to hop on a mini Simmons,
Mini honey.
and you're going to suck for the first couple weeks.
Okay.
And then it'll click, and then you'll get so much better at surfing.
Interesting.
But single fins, dude. Maybe on like big waves they would work good because they are fast.
Well, maybe Joel could call in and tell us.
Like I've ridden a Bonzer.
A bonzer. What's that?
A Bonzer is a single fin with these little side bites.
Yeah, little secret bites. Is Bonzer a name brand?
Bonzer is a fin setup.
Oh, okay. What the? I've never heard of that.
Here.
So Sterling's showing us a Bonzer.
So the single fin's not in. So this is a Bonzer.
Whoa.
So the single fin goes in right here. And this gives it like this really fast squirt feeling.
That's a 3-fin, but it doesn't have the fins in
It
it.
could be a twin.
Oh, you can take them
This is a
out.
weird Shroft I got. It's like the hardest board ever to surf, but it's so rad. Just because the board's hard doesn't mean it's not good.
Oh, write that down. Okay, yeah, no. What are you doing this week? Oh, crap. He's going into the frickin' 12th again. I gotta go back to work at church, dude. Hurry up.
And I'm talking to you through my mind again.
How do you do this?
Why are you wearing a thong? I
You can see.
all.
So you can talk and see my underwear?
Yes, I'm in the 12th.
I'm wearing a thong because we're working out later.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot that's what muscle men did.
It helps with the stretchings.
Well, Ryan, we learned a lot this week.
Dude.
What did you learn?
I learned if you want to be on a front cover of anything, get slapped by an older man.
Exactly.
You taught me that.
I know. My mind is getting tired, so it's
Yeah.
time to wrap this shiz up.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe.
Hey guys, if you could subscribe and like and comment.
Please comment, like, and subscribe. We love you. All right, gut check. One day I'll try this, but not today. Dude, the pubids. Can YouTube handle that?
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.